All right, guys, we're going to start. I'm going to put everyone on mute. So you can play your own music if you would like. We're going to start with jumping jacks. Well, no. We're going to start with high knees. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. Let's go. Do that. And let's go butt kickers.
Hello.
What's up, guys? Keep it up. And let's go quick feet. Legs nice and wide. I knew that was going to happen. Getting those feet moving. I'll put it up. Don't get it wet. Good job, guys. Get those feet moving. Keep that core tight. And let's go burpees, no push-up. Good. Really crushing the warm-up here. And let's go shadow boxing as fast as you can, keeping those elbows in tight, those arms up high. Oh my God.
I'm warm.
So guys, let's go little arm circles. Little arm circles forward, tracing a quarter. Little tiny arm circles, quarter-sized arm circles, nice and fast. Now we got it. Good, guys, let's go jumping jacks. Good, let's go squat to tippy toes, arms come up at the top. Good. Good, and lastly, let's go down dog to cobra. Back and forth. So guys, keep it up 30 seconds. Almost done. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest. Good. Water if you need it. So today's workout is going to be like normal. 3 rounds, few exercises each round, each for about a minute. So we're going to start with dips. So you're going to need that object, whatever object you choose. When we do dips, we're keeping our body nice and close to whatever object we're using, not way out wide. Okay, that's going to hurt our shoulders. So nice and close. The farther your feet are out, the harder it's going to be. When we put our hands on the object, I want those middle fingers to be facing away from you. So if you need to come up to a different place to have middle fingers facing away from you, please do so. We're going to do dips for a minute, starting in. Why don't you go on the chair? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That table goes over. Oh, wow. Good job, guys. Keeping that core nice and strong, that chest up, those shoulders keep pulling back. Going down just to 90 degrees and right back up. Don't go further than 90. If you need to tone it down, you can do one at a time, sitting on the object that you're on, and then coming back down. Good, 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to come down onto our side here. Elbows right below the shoulder. Feet and knees are stacked. Coming up, arms up high. I'm turning underneath so that my hand can tap my hip. And then right back up. Turning. Back up. Turning. Back up. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Moving side plank. All the way up, keeping those hips up and raised the whole time. Good. Good job, guys. Keep it up. On your forearm. Yeah. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 2, 1. Keep going. Good job, guys. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lastly, we're going to stay down on the ground. We're going to be doing push-ups, but super slow push-ups. So sometimes we do declines where we go slow all the way down. But this time we're going to go slow down and then also on the way back up. So the same speed, both directions, nice and slow. You're going to want to push out really fast when you get to the bottom, but I want you to resist that, going on the same speed all the way up and the same speed all the way down. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Can be from knees or full plank, whatever is more comfortable. Nice and slow. Same speed on the way up and the way down. Resist the urge to explode out of the bottom. Nice, short, controlled breaths, keeping that core tight. Good, Tommy, slower. Good. Keep pulling those shoulders back and down. Good. That same slow speed on the way back up. It's going to be harder that way, but do your best. Last 15. 10. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. 25. Right.
You don't feel it?
Not that bad for me. I think it's more humid in Boston. By the way, if you hear me talking, I'm not talking to myself. My mom is over there. I'm not crazy-ish.
I'm unmutable. I have to be far away.
All right, guys, starting back with dips in 10. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Remember, just coming down to 90. If you need to tone it down, you can come less deep, or you can do those dips one at a time. The farther your feet are away from you, the harder it'll be. The closer in, the easier. Mother, are you gonna do the exercises? Good job, guys. Keep it up, push them out. Last 20. Oh no. This one, not doing shit. Last 10, I lost the contact. Anyway, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, coming down onto the ground. Doing those moving side planks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping those hips bridged nice and high. Nice fluid motion. Turning that torso as much as you feel comfortable and right back up. Driving down through that entire bottom arm, not just the elbow, but pushing down with the hand, the forearm. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. And keep it going. Good. Those hips bridged. Good, Tommy. A little bit slower. Good. Good, guys. Keep it up. Last 10. Oh, welcome back, Sue. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. In plank, doing those super slow push-ups. Same speed on the way down as the way up. 2, 1. Let's go. Good. For this, probably keeping your hips a little bit higher than you think, as they're going to want to dip in order to make it easier for yourself. Thinking about not just having a flat back by pulling those shoulders back and down, but also having a level back. So keeping that ball on your lower back. It's not going to fall down your butt. 30 seconds. Nice and slow. Resist the urge to explode out of the bottom. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Last 15. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. 45. Put your feet down next time.
Huh?
Put your feet down.
They're coming up.
All right, guys, we got one more round like that, and then we'll move on to my more favorite round. Oh, actually, I'm going to change an exercise. Okay, 15 seconds. We're starting back with those dips. Starting in 5, dips, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Mark, stop slacking. Mark, let's go. There he is. Good. Remember, nice and controlled. If you need to slow it down, do them one at a time. Sit on the object that you're on, come back down. Remember, keeping those middle fingers facing away from you. Keeping the body nice and close to the object that you're on. If you want to make it harder, scoot those feet out more. If you want to make it easier, bring those feet in more. Tommy, come all the way up, all the way down. There you go. Good. Now we're talking. Good. 15. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down into side plank. Starting in 3, side plank, moving 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Really getting those hips up nice and high. A little bit of torso rotation. Good. Nice and controlled, no body flailing. When you come down, you're looking inward. When you come up, you're looking up towards the sky. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. And keep it going. Good. Good job, guys. Doing great. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Doing those super slow push-ups.
Oh, shit.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I mean, if you'd been here for the last round, you probably would have.
I know.
Good job. Nice and slow, both on the way up and the way down. Kristen, don't drop that head. Good. Nice and slow. Short, controlled breaths, keeping that core tight. Hips up a little bit higher than you probably think. Not just a flat back, but a level back. Don't let that fake ball roll off your butt. Good, guys. 30 seconds. Keep it up. Come on. Good. Good job, guys. Almost done. Last 10. Keep pushing. Let's go. That's it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. A little rest. Water if you need it. All right, guys. We got a fun next couple of exercises. So the next one, I'm sure if you've been to my class before, you've seen us do the squats, to hold, to pulse, to jumps. Well, we're gonna do similar. So we're gonna come into sumo squat, so legs nice and wide, feet out nice and wide. We're gonna do sumo squats. Then we're gonna do a hold, then little pulses. And then instead of jumps, we're gonna do squat jacks, which means we're starting in feet hip distance squat, and we're jumping out and in, but staying low. So one more time. it's going to be sumo squats. Then it's going to be a hold. Then pulses. Then squat jacks. Does that make sense? Everyone got it? All right, starting with sumo squats, legs nice and wide, feet nice and out. Starting in 3, 2, full squats, 1, let's go. When we're doing these squats, we're trying to keep all the weight on the heels and the outsides of the feet, trying to get those big toes off the ground, keeping that butt engaged, those hips tucked in. Tommy, turn your feet out. Yeah, there you go. Good. Keep it up. And hold it down at the bottom. Hold it down at the bottom. Hold it, Mark. Mark, hold it. Come on now. Good, 10 seconds. Good, little pulses, nice and slow, no momentum, not coming all the way up. Keep driving through those heels, the outsides of the feet. Keep tucking the hips inward. Keep pushing those knees out, head up, chest up. Last 10. And squat jacks, in and out, staying low, let's go. In and out, staying low, try not to stand up, let's go. Yeah, there we go. These will get you. Good, keep it up. Stay nice and low. 15 seconds. Good, keep that chest up. Stay nice and low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, feet and knees together. We're squatting down, really sending those hips back as far as you can. Keeping the toes off the mat. Biceps come up by the ears. And we're just holding it, trying to get as low as we can, toes not touching, keeping that core nice and tight, arms straight, biceps by the ears, holding it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Good work, palms facing each other. Yep. Mark, get your arms a little bit higher. There we go. Good, mom, feet together. Good, really trying to get nice and low.
Knees together.
Yep. Keep pulling those shoulders back and down into their sockets. Good, 20 seconds, hold it. Keep pulling those shoulders back, that chest up. Good. Tommy, hands a little higher. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, little rest. All right, guys. Starting back with sumo squats in 10. Starting back with sumo squats, legs out nice and wide, feet out nice and wide as well. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, keeping those hips tucked inward, the glutes engaged the whole time, chest is up, sitting up nice and tall, pressing those knees out every time. Good, guys, keep it up. And hold it down. Keep pushing those knees out. The big toes off the ground. Trying to keep all the weight on the outsides of the feet. Good. Keep that core nice and tight. Good work, guys. And little pulses, nice and controlled. Keep tucking that those hips in, the glutes engaged. Nice and slow and controlled. Weights on the heels and the outsides of the feet. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Now it's hot. Almost. 5, 4, 3, 2, doing squat jacks. In and out. Let's go. Staying low. Bringing those feet out and back in. Staying low. Good. Good job, guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet and knees together. Getting those biceps by the ears. Toes off the ground. Really sending those hips back nice and deep. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Getting in there. You should feel like you're constantly falling back. You're having to catch yourself. Getting low as you can. Keeping those toes off the mat, those knees together, those feet together. Biceps stay by the ears. Good. Good job, guys. Good job. Good. Keep trying to sink lower and lower. Doing great. 20 seconds. Good. Stay low. Keep that core engaged. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. Oh, let's have everyone do 2 burpees, please.
No, I was on time.
No, everyone do 2 burpees, please.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was on time.
You were not. I said 1 and you stopped. 2 burpees. Everyone do 2 burpees. 2 quick burpees. It was her fault.
That is not true.
It's definitely true.
You should do 2 burpees.
I'm not doing 2 burpees. All right, guys. Little rest. Start back with sumo squats in about 20 seconds.
It's not true. It's not true.
It's very true.
It wasn't my fault. It's not true.
I believe you, Sue.
I'm unmutable.
She stopped her. All right, guys, starting back with sumo squats and 5, last round of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Feet out nice and wide, legs out nice and wide. So not only do we have a wider stance, but our feet are also turned out pretty far to the sides. Really thinking about tucking those hips in, squeezing the butt the whole time, keeping that chest up, those shoulders back. Good, and hold it down, hold it down. Good. Good. Keep that chest up. Keep pulling those shoulders back and down, trying to pinch that pencil. Good job, guys. Nice and low. Kristen, get lower. Good. Nice and slow pulses. Nice slow pulses. Don't stand up. Nice slow controlled pulses. Mark slower. I don't want to bounce. I want a nice slow controlled up and down. About 3 inches each direction. Good. Keep it up. No bounce. Just a nice slow pulse. 2, 1. Don't stand up. Squat jacks. Let's go. Let's go. Try to keep the weight on the heels. Good. 15. Keep it up. Tommy, get lower. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Feet and knees together. Biceps by the ears. Getting nice and low. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping those big toes off the ground. Really trying to keep the biceps by the ears. Trying to squeeze those knees together. Send those hips back. Get real low in this. Palms facing each other. Core is nice and tight. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Keep those biceps by the ears. Nice straight arms. Don't interlace those hands. Come on, Kristen. Keep pulling those shoulder blades back and down. Pinch that pencil. 15. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good little rest. Alrighty. The chair pose? I like the chair pose. You're not a fan? That's the lowest I've gotten in the chair.
I saw that.
You gotta trust it.
That was like 90.
More than 90. Yeah. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with ab round here. Going on to our backs. Feet up. When I have the feet up, my knees are at 90-degree angles. So I don't want to let these feet fall while we're doing the ab exercise. Keep those feet up at 90-degree angles. Okay, so if I tell you to bring your feet up, that's where I want them. They're gonna fall. I'm gonna have you bring your feet back up. That's where I want them. All right, so we're here trying to keep our lower back on the ground. So we're doing the opposite of the sumo. We're tucking them backwards, okay? And we're crunching up, elbows to thighs. We're not coming all the way down. It's just a short movement here. Okay? If you need to, you can bring your feet down if your back starts to hurt, and you can make that still same short movement up and down without your feet up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, trying to keep those knees together. And the other 90-degree angle should be at that hip line too. If you can't reach your elbows to your knees, no problem. It should only be about 4-inch crunch or so, 4 to 6-inch crunch. You come back a little bit farther. Good. It's cute. Good job, guys. Keep it up. I really like that. Good, last 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next, we're going to stay on our back. This time, we're going to have our hands straight up, not moving our torso or upper body at all. Bringing our knees into the chest and then out as far as we can. Knees back into the chest, out as far as we can. Heels do not touch in this exercise. Keeping that core nice and tight. And back in. All right? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees come into the chest and then out as far as you can. Keep those feet and knees together. Oh. Yep. Good. Hands straight up, pointing towards the sky or the ceiling. The torso is not moving at all here. Good. Trying to get those legs out nice and straight at whatever height you are able to do them at. It will be harder dropping them lower down and easier dropping them higher up. Regardless, thinking about keeping that core nice and tight, pulling that belly button towards the spine, keeping that lower back on the ground. Good, keep it up, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lastly, we're gonna stay on the back here. One leg up, one leg down. I'm just coming up to clap behind this leg. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. If your neck starts to strain, again, you can put your hands behind your head to support and do the same general motion. Good, last 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, keep it going. Good, trying to come up, really come up, try to clap behind that hamstring. Getting those shoulder blades off the ground. Good, guys, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, a little rest. What?
The last one? Up or out?
Oh, yeah. Well, you were pointing to the middle, that's why. Right in my belly button. That's not high. All right, guys, about 15 seconds. I'm gonna start back with those crunches.
Oh.
Yeah. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good job, guys. Doing great. Remember to keep those knees at 90 and those hips at 90. If you can't quite reach your elbows to your knees, no problem. Coming up as far as you can. Good, 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, staying on your back. Hands point towards the ceiling. Bringing those knees into the chest. And then straight out as far and as low as you can. Let's go. Good. Keeping those feet and knees together the whole time. Tucking those hips, trying to keep the lower back on the ground. Keep pulling that belly button, those lower ribs towards the spine. Trying to keep that whole back nice and flat on the ground. Straightening those legs all the way out. The lower you bring them down, the harder it'll be. The higher, the easier. Good job, guys. Keep it up. $15. Excellent work, guys. Keeping those knees together. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One leg down, one leg up. You're coming up, clapping behind the hamstring of the upper leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Trying to get those shoulder blades off the ground, or at least half of them off the ground. If you need to, you can put your hands behind your head and do the same type motion if your neck starts to strain. Good work. Good job, guys. Keep it up. And switch sides. Keep it going. Good work, guys. Almost done. Last 15 seconds. You don't have to go towards the side. Just slightly, though. You're turning left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. 45. All right, guys, we got one more round. Starting in 10 with those crunches, knees up crunches. Starting in on your back, 5, 4, elbows to knees, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Good job, guys. Try to keep those knees together. Good. Good job, guys. Doing great. Last round like this. Nice and controlled. Remember, we're not pulling the back of our neck. We're using those abs to bring ourselves forward. Good job, guys. 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands up towards the sky. Bringing those feet all the way out, all the way back in. Let's go. Good. Having those hands straight up. Don't bring them over your body. Bringing those knees all the way into the chest, keeping the feet and knees together. Coming all the way out. The lower you go, the harder it'll be, the higher, the easier. Regardless, tucking those hips, trying to keep that full back on the ground, pulling that belly button, those lower ribs up towards the spine. 20 seconds. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One leg up, one leg down. Doing the claps. 2, 1. Let's go. Good work, guys. Keep it up. Almost done. Last round. Switch sides. Keep it going. Last 15. Almost there. Keep moving. Those abs contracted. Get all the way up there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good little rest. Y'all are done. We're going to start the stretching portion in about 2 minutes. Catch your breath, grab water if you need it. And we will get started with the stretch.
I really like that ab round. It was really good.
Yeah, I was a fan too. Mom, you loved it.
Loved it.
She loved it. She said.
Loved it.
All right, guys, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Catch your breath, grab water if you need it.
Like hot yoga.
You want water?
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to start standing up. It's going to be a guided stretch, so follow along with the limbs that I am on. You're going to start over by a wall. I don't have a wall, so I'm going to use this chair, which is totally fine. You can use a chair, wall, whatever. We're going to start with a calf stretch. So left foot forward, right foot back, right heel on the ground. Keeping that right quad and glute engaged, leaning forward for a calf stretch. Nice deep breaths. And switching sides, standing up first, then switching legs, right leg forward, left leg back. Keeping that left quad and glute engaged. That left heel should be on the ground. Nice deep breaths. So we're going to come back to stand. Keeping your hands on the wall or object that you're on. Sending those hips back, legs straight. Letting your head fall between your hands for a shoulder and chest stretch. So you can come back up to standing, shake those arms out. We're gonna come back to your mat, come back to the top of the screen. Taking a big inhale upwards, feet hip distance, folding forward. Trying to touch the ground. If you can't touch the ground, hands can go on your ankles, shins, knees. They can grab your elbows, whatever is most comfortable. Looking straight behind you, trying to relax your neck and upper back. Nice deep breaths. Next inhale, coming all the way up. Taking that right leg, crossing it over the left, folding forward. Again, same hand placements, still looking straight back, trying to relax that neck and upper back. If you're touching the ground, you want to make this a little bit more intense. Walk those hands off to the right. Deep breaths. Trying to keep both feet nice and flat. They're going to want to come up, try to keep them flat. So you're going to uncross those legs. Next inhale, coming all the way up. And switching sides, left over right, folding forward. Again, trying to relax the neck and upper back, looking straight behind you. Hands fall where is most comfortable. If they're touching the ground, you want to make it more intense. Walk those hands off to the left. Regardless, trying to keep those feet nice and flat on the ground. Breathe. Go ahead, uncross those feet. Next inhale, coming all the way up. All right, we're going to take a big step forward. Right leg forward, left leg back. Come into this front lunge. Pressing into this front leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Bringing those arms up over the head. Leaning back slightly if you feel comfortable, and or off to the right if you feel comfortable. Nice deep breaths. Coming back to the middle, you can hang out here if you want, or come up with me 3 times, coming up. And back down, that's 1, coming up. And back down, that's 2, coming up. And back down, that's 3. Bringing the left hand down nice and flat. Opening up to the right, keeping that left shoulder engaged. Good, switching hands, right hand comes down, left hand comes up, keeping that right shoulder engaged. Good, pressing back on that left leg, straightening out the front, curling back that front toe, trying to relax the front knee and quad. Taking the left hand over the right leg as far as you can reach. Breathe. Good. If you know what pigeon is, you can go ahead and get into it on this side. Otherwise, you're going to come onto your back. Right leg's going to cross over the left. You're going to bring your right hand into this hole you've created. Left hand comes around, pulling this whole figure 4 in towards your chest as you push out your right knee with your right elbow. Nice deep breaths. In either position, keeping that right toe curled back, protecting the knee. Good. In either position, we're going to transition into down dog. So you're on your back, flipping back over into plank, coming into down dog. If you're in pigeon, same thing, down dog. Pedaling those heels back and forth. Good. Gonna switch into cobra, dropping those hips, bringing the head up, looking towards the sky. Breathe. Good. We're gonna come into tabletop, hips above the knees, shoulders above the wrists. We're gonna walk those hands out in front of us a little bit, keeping the hips high, dropping the head, shoulder stretch. We're gonna walk those hands back into tabletop. Taking that right hand, pushing it through the left, dropping the side of the head down to the mat. Pushing down on the back of the hand, trying to pull that part of the earth towards you. And switching sides, coming up, left through the right, side of the head back down to the mat, shoulder stretch. Good, coming back up to tabletop, taking that left leg forward, coming into that front lunge, left leg forward, right leg back, pressing into that front knee. Bringing those arms up overhead, leaning back slightly if you feel comfortable, or to the left if you feel comfortable. Back to the middle, you can stay here if you like. I'm gonna come up 3 times, coming up, and back down, that's 1. Coming up, and back down, that's 2. Coming up, and back down, that's 3. Good. Taking that right hand down nice and flat, opening up to the left. Nice deep breaths. Good, switching sides, left hand down, right hand opens up. Nice deep breaths. Good. Pressing back on the right leg, straightening out the front. Keeping that left toe curled back, trying to relax the front knee and quad. Taking that right hand across the left leg as far as you can reach. Breathe. Good. If you know what pigeon is and you feel comfortable getting into it, go for it. Otherwise, flipping onto your back. Taking that left foot over the right. Left arm goes through the hole. Right arm comes around to meet it. Pulling this whole set in as we press the left knee away with the left elbow. In either position, you're curling back that left toe to protect the knee. Good. If you're in pigeon, you can go ahead and flip onto your back. If you're in figure 4, just hug those knees into the chest. Pigeon, do the same. Good. Letting that left knee go down straight. Keeping that right knee hugged into the chest. Then dropping it off to the left as the torso and head twist to the right. Breathe. Good. Bringing both knees back into the chest. Hugging them in tight. And letting that right leg go. Bring the left knee over. Twisting to the left for the torso and head. Breathe. Good. Bringing those knees back into the chest. This time, we're going to take the bottoms of the feet, put them together, and drop them down to the ground. So the lower part of my body is in that butterfly seated position. My upper part of the body is lying back. Taking those thumbs, interlacing them together, index fingers together, dropping your hands over your head. Nice deep breaths. Trying to release tension in those shoulders, thighs, calves, and butt. Good, letting those arms come out wide and those legs come out as well. Deep breaths. Good, bringing those hands down by the side. Palms facing down, hands by the butt. Nice deep breaths. All right, guys, you are done for today. If you'd like, you're welcome to stay on the ground. Otherwise, thank you for coming. Have a good weekend. And hopefully I'll see you guys all soon, all right?
Thank
You
you.
really apparently drained me, but you drained the battery in my.
Yeah, I saw that. Tommy opted out of half the stretching session. I'm guessing you wish that it probably would have happened during the workout, but
I was kind of hoping. Yeah, it's bad. I don't have the best timing of any guy in the world.
yeah.
You know.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much, Tanner.
Good to
Enjoy
see you
your
guys.
weekend.
Have a good
Have a
weekend.
weekend.
Bye, guys.